Fuzzyfoot, tenured MD, has tasked you with choosing a guide. He has arranged for you to meet two prospective guides at the Cloudgazer Inn, located in the sky terrace of the city of Kanjarar. The owner, Gulzar, can tell you more when you arrive. Once you have interviewed them and made your choice, you are instructed to seek passage out of the city by skyship. The vessel chartered for you is a full-rigged pinnace named the Silver Stream, and is captained by a woman by the name of Liaoning. Liaoning and her crew will ferry you out to the dig site, where a small crew has been working to excavate some ruins that were recently discovered. It is within these ruins you must locate and retrieve an object. Your guide, whichever you choose, will tell you more. Thus, in the early afternoon of a semi-cloudy summer day, you find yourselves entering the Cloudgazer Inn. At the far wall, near the back of the inn, behind a bar counter, you see the owner of the establishment, an old man you recognize by your employer's description to be Gulzar. Seated at the table, there are 4 tables. Seated at one of them is, on your left, to the back, a well-dressed woman who has the look of a merchant about her. On your right, towards the back of the room, you see a finely clad man dressed in a black coat embroidered with silver flowers. The scene is yours. What would you like to do?
Is it just us and these 2 people, or is there others?
It is the 2 of you and the 3 of them.
A very sparse environment.
I'm just dazed out. I'm just like looking around the place like, wow. Huh, wow. Rubbing the walls.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's more like a kid that's like in a new country.
Fair.
I mean, I guess potentially literally.
A
kid.
So, you said by the description given it was it this guy that was our... I don't want to say liaison, but the person we're supposed to meet.
Gulzar is this man, the old innkeeper. Why can't I ping?
That's a very good question. Are you using the mouse tool? There you go. Matthias will just... what was the name? I know you just said it like 5 seconds ago, but what was the name of the people we were looking for to meet up here?
You were instructed to find the innkeeper, Gulzar.
Okay, just him. Okay, Matthias
that's like hitting the tab button to look at your objective.
Kind of. And F5 to quick save, F5 to quick save, F5 to quick save. Yeah, Matthias is just going to approach him, and...
Why don't you put your token on the... So it helps me see where you think you are. There you go.
Pop. He's gonna pay little to no mind of anyone else and just approach and greet him.
What you say?
Hello. Me and my compatriot were instructed to meet, I believe, you here for... information?
Yes, you must be sent by the otter. Fiesel. Yes.
Yes.
The guides have not arrived yet. They will be here momentarily.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like anything to drink while we wait? It has been paid for in advance.
Oh, okay. Kill him. Murder him. No. He will just get like a simple ale. Nothing like super fancy. And water. Because water is very important in this day and age. Kill him for not fully respecting my name.
Smirk. And instead, he's going to pour 2 of these.
That looks delicious. What is that?
It is better than water, I tell you. It is called kakeshir. It is It is ice cold, very refreshing. It has a hint of rose water in it. It'll keep you nice and chilled.
Yeah, while he's describing it, Matthias is just taking a sip of it and being like, yes, rose water.
And you are continuing here?
I'm just sat at the back left table, just sitting down, just looking around the place, like, wow, nodding to some unheard like sound or conversation, like, yes.
Yeah, he's a bit of an odd one.
So, the guides, as it were, I've sent for them, so they should be here shortly. Their names, I believe, are Milton Hayes, Sidrian, and then there's also a local, well, she's Kideshi, but local enough, I suppose, Oron Sin.
And what was the second name again? Oh, you're
It's
typing it. Never mind.
Also, I just realized I can't upload stuff as a player, so I now understand why O always uploads tokens as his pictures. I just thought it was a stylistic choice. But I get it now.
Yeah. So what do you know of our guides? Or do you know anything?
Yes, a seasoned explorers, both. Depending on what you find yourself in need of, either could be of use to you. Milton is a formidable duelist in spite of his age, or perhaps because of it.
He's earned the ears.
From the black-robed man to your right, you hear like a little scoff and a ha.
I shoot like to see at this. I just stare at the guy.
He raises an eyebrow.
I tilt my head. Like
Raises his drink. Takes a sip.
I look like I'm waiting to hear some punchline or something, and I'm just like waiting, like moment by moment.
Ever waiting.
A little embarrassed by this. The nobleman turns away from you, breaking eye contact, and looks toward Matthias.
I won.
And what about the Oronson?
Milton Hayes is a fool who bends fact to fit theory. Your typical Asidrian is a waste of breath.
And what's your experience with them?
Who do you direct that to?
I direct it to the guy that was scoffing. Because I figure he's the one that says, our
nobleman in the corner.
I have read his work, and it is a child could write better. He's no scholar. He's no historian.
On you. But you've never actually met the person, or know anything of them, besides the bits and pieces you've read in a book.
From the other side, the woman cuts in. Milton pays well, And he always honors his agreements. He is a merchant through and through. You can trust him. Unlike some other people in this room.
I wonder why they were sitting across the entire room from each other. He turns to the other boys, which I'm guessing is just this lady over here, because she's the only other human being in this place.
You don't know that?
Only other human being I know of.
There you go.
And what of you? How do you know him?
I traded with him on numerous occasions.
Is this like a common meeting grounds for traders and like noblemen and other such?
Not at all. Gulzar chimes in here. He's like, the Cloudgazer is a select establishment, invitation only. As you can see, it is a small place, but that is by design.
So, directed at the lady, he's going to respond. So, might I ask, what particular reason brought you here today? Or whom?
She raised a very tall, very slim glass filled with some kind of almost ultraviolet liquid.
That sounds
Poison.
extremely dangerous. I mean, it's alcohol, so yes.
Alcohol's not poison. If anything, gives people life. Certain people. Just look at the lady. Look back at the guy.
Look at the
Back at the lady.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Well, she is a Kideshi. You guys would know that Kidesh is the city to the south, at the very edge of the region you're in, where the salt desert, the salt flats, shift into regular terrain. And it's a very cut, abrupt shift. It's like someone took a ruler and just drew a line. So it's on the very border of that. It's the southernmost city of this region.
It's an oddity.
She is a capable spellcaster and mage, or so I hear.
And he was talking about the
Mage. Oran's.
Okay. That's what I figured.
I have also heard mentioned that she has healing hands.
Nobody make a comment. No, I just look like I have to say something. Like, Then get deeper into thought. Like,
Progressively deeper into thought.
Like, the inner wonder just goes right over me. And it's like, don't most doctors have healing hands? Don't a lot of people have healing hands? What other forms of healing would you have? Healing, just deeper down the rabbit hole mentally, just like, huh.
The greatest question of this entire mission is,
Like,
what does this innuendo?
Wait, are there other things that healing eyes?
I mean,
yeah. Orthalos is gonna be in his own head for like at least a minute. Just be like communing with himself and the things in his mind. Just like, huh.
The question is, are the things in his mind actually things talking to him? Or is he just fucking crazy? Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, how long have we known each other? Which probably determine
20
that.
minutes, honestly.
I'll leave that to you. You've been the journey from Asidria proper to this town would take you
How,
a month.
how long is that? Okay. I say my vote is like we done one adventure together. Like one.
Yeah.
So
Are y'all in a normal game?
well, we're in Fred's
Setting.
personal setting campaign. I say we do
Oh,
one
gotcha, I was
adventure so
gonna watch.
that way we know what each other's ticks are, but we don't know about each other. So
Sounds
like one
accurate.
adventure. So you know that I'm this weird.
This is just him.
Or my bad, you know that I'm weird. You just don't know the depths of how weird I am.
And to be fair, -1 on insight, so you probably really ain't gonna figure that out.
They roll anyways. It's like
Yeah,
O
fuck it.
says, like I have a -1, and then he rolls a nat 20 every fucking time. All right, well,
Meanwhile,
you
on the
know,
other end
we
of the
can't win them
spectrum.
all.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it kind of fits. It's just like, yeah, no, this guy's just out here. I have no idea what the fuck's up. Anyways. She could be very useful, because I certainly don't have healing capabilities, and really doubt he does. He's much better at stabbing things.
Yeah.
I have like 4 different blades on me. Oh, my bad. A rapier, a scimitar, 2 daggers. So basically 4 blades.
Yeah. One's better at poking.
This is gonna be my edgy character, but played against type.
Edgy character, but
You mean
just-
all your characters? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I don't play them all against type. Sometimes they're just edgy.
Sometimes
I'm
edge is
sorry,
replaced with
just over
stoic.
to the woman at the table. And he says, Meraha, you met her recently, no? The woman just gives a nod and says, very simply, Orensin may be old blood, but she is new money. And just sort of reclines back into her chair and just focuses on her drink instead.
Seems like the type that's if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all.
Is she armed?
Are they both armed?
The man is unarmed. The woman has a it's a very long dagger that's somewhere between a dagger and a sword.
Right.
Big knife.
A long knife.
Yeah.
Is there any
Implications.
not well? Yeah. No, I was thinking more for the guy. Is there anything like hints of magical influence on him? Like he could cast spells or something instead.
I'll make a perception check.
Alright.
In the words of Trevor Belmont, your long knife versus my short sword. I mean, again, the guy using a long knife wasn't exactly a good guy. Just saying.
Yeah.
We'll keep the roll, but that's a performance. What's your modifier for?
Oh fuck! I missed before. You said it was perception?
Yeah, perception.
Oh god, it's a -1 instead of a +3. So -4 from that, so it's actually 15.
Yeah, 15. It's not bad.
It's not terrible, honestly.
Mm,
Don't worry, Garth. I'm a fucking skill monkey. Like
Cool.
I
Downside,
Look,
your
again.
character's completely fucking out of it.
you gotta ask, man. I'm like an automaton.
Beep, boop, bop.
Garth, follow that up with an Arcana check. DC is
Sure.
low.
Good thing I actually have. Here's the thing. I have a +2 in this one. Place your bets. It's gonna be 7 or below. Fucking 6.
Mm. I'm a rogue slash fighter. He's a sorcerer.
Hmm.
1 level dipping fighter. Because I don't need a 4th. I don't need an ASI. Even though my stats are not great
Honestly, 1 level in fighter is kind of the equivalent to an ASI, anyways. So, if not better.
for fighting style. Yeah. I just wanted. I thought action surge was 1st level. I don't know why I thought that. I was tired.
Yeah.
I had a long day yesterday.
Mhm.
But then I was
That
like, you know,
happens.
fuck it, might as well. I don't care about
Just
the
stick to
ASI.
it.
So Matthias, you look at him, and there's something about him, the way he sits, the way he carries himself. There, like you get you're used to magic and used to spellcasters. The way he moves his hands in particular tells you that he could be a spellcaster, but you can't confirm whether he is or not.
But the possibilities there.
Yeah,
It makes sense, because I doubt a noble person would go out without some sort of security unless he was capable by himself. But also, I can't confirm or deny that.
You assume he's a noble. He might not be a
That is
noble.
true. He's just well dressed.
In 10 counties, so am I, because I have a set of flying clothes.
Exactly, same. Level 4, presumably. We're all just, like, very well dressed.
well, you are in the capital of the region.
Exactly.
You would,
I got a lot of
blend
flowing garb, sashes,
To hide all the
Right in.
names.
the equivalent of belts, but not really.
Alright, give me, like, a second. Sorry, my allergies kicked in there for a second.
Let's do a line of coke.
I don't think that's gonna help me in the long run, but I'll consider it. Anyways, is there anything else? Did they say, like, well, I don't think we have a, yeah, when, but I don't think we have a very good passage of time guess, except for looking at the sun.
I assume we have clocks in this setting.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Fred, do we have clocks?
Yeah, that would be the equivalent of.
Okay. Sundials.
No, they're just
It
like
would be
the hour sandglass,
like-
but they keep flipping them upside down.
No,
That's
like
not
there are ways to keep time. The equivalent of a magical cantrip could tell you.
Ah.
There usually is one in finer establishments like this one on the wall somewhere. It just shows you roughly what time of the day it is, how long it'll until nightfall, that sort of thing.
Okay, so it's not exact time, it's just more of a time of day and the length of it.
Imagine if you were to circle, it starts at dawn. The circle is completely dark, and it progresses into fully lit almost at midnight, and then it shifts over to dark again.
Oh, interesting. I was about to say I stare at it, but I feel like my character would have seen it all by this point, so maybe he won't stare at it. But yeah, did we actually find out like the details of meeting? Or nouveau
just
riche
find this
potentiality?
We're instructed to wait at the tavern, pretty much, or the inn, until they show up, which they should.
Okay. Just wait.
So, not very long after. Are you just gonna hang out at the bar, Matthias? Are you comfy there? Double check.
He's gonna go hang out with his compatriots. Travel companion.
Is there like a discernible I guess way to observe someone if they're doing like arcana checks and stuff, or is it really just a matter of like you look at them intently and they sort of theorize it in your head?
You could look at them, make a perception check, and if you're above a certain DC, you can make an Arcana check to determine what.
I want to see, because I want an actual reason in game to change my skill stuff. I want to see if I actually notice Matthias like scoping out Mr. Nobleman in the corner.
Yeah, sure. You could make a perception check for that.
Now, here's the thing. I have expertise in this. Here's the thing. I have a +0 in wisdom.
Hey.
Yeah.
That +4
14.
means something.
14? Yeah, I would say Garth did not specify that he was being sneaky about it.
Yeah, not particularly.
Alright, I'm going to use... Where is it? Haha! This fun ability! While we're taking a short rest.
Why is it called Whispers of the Dead?
Because that's what it is. That's what the feature's called. I'll change the names of these. I don't. And I will switch my survival skill proficiency to Arcana. Because I'm getting the feeling magic-y stuff is now going to be much more common.
Might be prevalent, pertinent.
Just,
other
I'm
than
just
some
whispering over my shoulder at no one.
As you're busy whispering to yourself, a very flamboyantly dressed man, by maybe like if he would be fashionable 20 years ago, he's dressed in this vibrant blue suit, coat, shirt, pants, the whole thing. Vibrant blue, like it almost is painful to look at it. That's how blue it is. He comes in through the door, takes in the interior, clocks the woman immediately, does a little wink, and then spots the two of you. Ah, you must be the adventurers.
Greetings.
Milton Hayes at your service. Mind if I sit down? Thank you. And he's just gonna pull out a chair.
I love that I didn't even fucking wait. As a side note, when you said clocks, my brain instantly went to like decking her across the face rather than notices the person.
Yeah, I thought that too, but I didn't comment on it.
Just walks over, punches her, walks back over.
Yeah, term decking is different.
Anyways,
Is his attire like it's obviously flamboyant, hyper blue, but is it befitting of the region?
No.
Is it's not?
No, he's dressed in a Sidrian fashion. So the
Interesting.
from so he's yeah. So he screams foreigner.
He screams Gaijin.
so he's a tourist.
Yeah. That's
Or
a
was it Guaylo?
picture of the. Hold up. Let me find this picture.
I'm holding
Hold
up.
up.
Upload it to general here.
Yeah.
That is very well painted too.
I whisper over my shoulder at my imaginary friend. Well, he looks better than you.